All right, it is February Thursday, February the 18th. It's about 2 a.m. in the morning Eastern time, um, and we're watching the futures charts after hours. I'm not trading anything. The market's just been punishing me this week. The Nasdaq just has been trending down all week. It's been the weakest sector, yet it's where I have the majority of my holdings. I have 5 contracts in the micro E-mini Nasdaq futures, and it just keeps trending down. It'll pop up like it's doing now and give me a breath of hope, and then back down. Pop up, back down. It's just the red candles are relentless. So that's what happens. Now that's the 1 minute chart. This is the 15-minute chart, but I did adjust it. I actually changed charts. This is the chart. This is the June contract rather than the one on top. That is the June contract rather than the March. This 1 minute. That's the March contract. That's the one that I'm trading, that I have my holdings in. Wow, look at that. We're getting a little move higher for the moment. Okay, so this is the June contract, and the reason I have this chart out is because I tend to forget when it's time to change contracts, and then I get in a situation where I can't trade my contracts, because I waited too late to trade, and they don't take the trades on the day of that the contracts turn over. So that's happened to me before. So what I do as a reminder, I'll put the June contract up, or the next quarter contract up early, and just let it sit up there as a reminder. And you can see this chart is not as fluent as this one. It's kind of choppy looking. I don't have any indicators up, but I'm sure if I put the volume up, it wouldn't be much volume at all. Hardly anyone's trading this right now. But as March approaches, this contract will get more and more people trading it, and I'll start my transition from the March to the June contract. I'll just do it leisurely, well before the required time to do that, and that way make it a smooth transition. Gold is bounced off the bottom. I'm not in gold right now. Oil surging higher again. Now, I changed this contract as well. I had the March crude oil contract. Futures, the chart up. And I actually tried to place a couple of trades, and it wouldn't allow it. There was a big move down. This chart doesn't really reflect it. This is a 1 minute chart, so it doesn't really reflect what happened very well. I could let me switch this to the 15 minutes, see if you can see it better. Well, right around here, there was a big move down, big red candle, and right in this area, during this candle, I tried to put in some buy orders and to try to catch wave up, and I got rejected. But that was on the March contract for crude oil. And sometimes my platform will do that if it's time to switch over to the April. So I switched over to the April, but by the time I switched charts, the move higher had already occurred, and so I just stayed out of it. But now that I have the April contract, I'm pretty sure my trades will go through on this contract. I mean, on this for this month's futures contracts. Again, I'm flat on oil at this time. And here's the S&P 500. That had moved up pretty nicely after hours, and along with the NASDAQ, has pulled back quite a bit. And now we're getting a little bit of a rally up. You can see the NASDAQ has just awakened all of a sudden, which I'm happy with, but you know, it tends to go up, then come right back down. You know, and it's been very frustrating week. Because I'm actually back down. If you look at my account, I had gotten all the way back to 43,000. I'm back down to 41,652, and so you know, it's been a very frustrating week. But you know, that's the way it is. That's how this market's been trading. It's been either all up or all down. It's made it very hard for me because I like a market that goes up, then goes down, then goes up. You know, that's when I make my money. When it just goes in one direction, you know, if it keeps just going up, without looking back, and just keeps going up day after day after day, eventually, you know, I'm going to take so many profits that I'm going to just have a minimum amount in the market to make any money. And, you know, then, you know, you miss out on a whole lot of gains that way. And then you jump in saying, all right, you know, I've made some profits, but, you know, I want to, and the market's only going in one direction, so I'm just going to jump in and see if I can capture a little more profit as this market just continues to go higher. And it's like as soon as you do that, boom, it starts going the other direction. And then, you know, you go in the other direction, it goes lower, and at first you can take, you say, well, it's expected. You expect it to pull back, and, you know, it's still sitting on a lot of cash. And then it pulls back some more, and you're losing more money. And then you say, well, I'll just buy some more contracts, and I'll make my money back that much faster. And you buy more contracts, then the market moves lower again and again and again. And that, you know, so that's very frustrating. And I know it's only been 2 trading days this week, Tuesday and Wednesday so far, but, you know, they've both been down days. And I'm a bull. I'm a long-term bull. I like seeing the market go up. I certainly don't like for the market to just go in one direction endlessly. And I hope that that's not the case now. I hope we're not in a situation where we're just going to go down, 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 down. But, you know, February can be a tricky month. In the past, February has had some volatility. It's like giving back some of that holiday rally, that, you know, Santa Claus effect. You get that Santa Claus run up at the end of the year, and then January kind of bleeds into January, and then towards the end of January, and then you might get a little pullback, and then in February, you might get a dramatic pullback. And then it's, off to the races again in March, April, and sometimes early May. And then, of course, at the end of May, the old saying is sell in May and go away. And a lot of times that's true, but, if you really look at the statistics, a lot of times it's not, just as many times it's not true. So, it's always a tricky market. It's it always seems to know more than you know. But I think I still believe, for me, the best way for me to trade this market is to have holdings for the long run, and then just make little tweaks here and there, adjust my portfolio. So, when we pull back, add a little more, and then when we finally have a nice long rally or series of up days, then take some profits if I get that opportunity. So right at the moment, I'm happy that things are looking up again. The NASDAQ certainly shot up for me, and the S&P 500 is moving higher. The Dow is moving up, and wow, look at the RTY. Got a nice little move higher there. So my artwork for this video is by Coleman Shimmy. And there's no name for this. It probably has a name, but I don't know what the name of it is. Kind of reminds me of what's going on in the market right now. It just looks like kind of a chaotic mess. Yeah, sort of like how the NASDAQ's been trading, like somewhat chaotic. So that's where we are, 2 a.m. on February the 18th, Thursday. We have the market opening at 9:30 a.m. and hopefully we'll continue to trend higher, and hopefully we'll have a positive trading day on this Thursday. Thanks.